Do numbers, what you know about the strike. I was just listening to we get great interview. First off, it's an honor and a privilege to have one of hip-hop's up-and-coming stars. You got some of the best tracks out right now. One of my faves right now. I stay bumping it all day. I was just listening to music, Muscle Up, before you came up here. Bossman Dlow, what's going on with you?
What's going on? Thanks for letting me come down here and pop my shit. Yeah.
You know, we love to have you down here. We glad we getting the first interview while you getting that. And can you tell the people what happened, a little bit about yourself before we get into this?
Well, you know, I started rapping when I was young. I always wanted to beat the biggest, you know, but then I took a lot of hiatus and I was in the streets doing what I do, and I had got locked up. So I was locked up during, you know, most of the pandemic. So I was just watching all these people blow up. So, and I was like, yo, I know I could do that right there. So when I came home, I just reapplied myself and got into that rap real hard.
Now, they recently showed a mugshot of when you were younger and you had got arrested.
Yeah.
I guess that made the fans really know that you were about what you was talking about.
Definitely.
But I just want to know, how do you come up with your ad-libs and things of that nature? Like when you say I got that for 22, like how do you come up with this?
All my stuff, you know, what happens organically. I'm a fat dude, so, but I smoke more than I eat.
Like when you talking about whipping up, you got the pot sound, you be
definitely.
like,
because I was in the kitchen. I was in the kitchen, and that one came to me. It don't matter if I'm on the toilet taking a dump. Whenever it come to me, the inspiration, I usually just record in my head, and then when I go in the studio, I just let it come out organically like that, you know.
And now, with the things you talk about in your songs, people were saying Vlad came at you. We talking in rhythm.
He was capping. He was capping.
Now, we gonna get into that. Now, with the lyrics that you come out with,
yeah,
people were saying that's why you were being arrested. It was something about drugs or something.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
We didn't know. I don't know if we could talk about it.
I mean, a lot of that stuff is behind me, but in any event, you know, you rap about what you see and what you know. So I was rapping about, you know, my reality, and a lot of times, you know, you say too much, sometimes you slip up, but you know, this is all, it's real. Where I come from is real.
And now, we get into Vlad. He tried to discredit your character and try to downplay your team.
As white people will do, as white men will do.
And then he had to retract because it came out that none of that was you and had nothing to do with your team or anything.
Definitely.
How did you feel about that when you heard about it?
Honestly, I wanted to slap the shit out of him.
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
But, you know, me being an entertainer and not still in the street, my team told me, you can't really be putting hands on people anymore. You can't slap the taste out of nobody's mouth. You can't put foot to ass. You just got to go and communicate your grievances now. And that's hard for me because I'm used to, you know, putting the beats on somebody. But in any event, I think that he did the right thing by coming back and retracting his statement because, you know, a lot of times these Caucasians, they say things about you and they won't retract their statements.
And now, when you were getting arrested, it looked like a movie out there. Did they have to put that gun on your head like that?
Jesus Christ.
They was scared to death. They said big man, grab big man, somebody put the gun out. I mean, I think they was listening to my music before coming to get me, and they heard that I was the biggest, and you know, they got scared. So I don't really fault them for, you know, being scared because it is what it is.
We see you got a lot of music out. You doing your thing right now. Is there anybody you want to work with? You want to shout it out? I'm
very particular now. I want to work with a lot of artists, but you know, we got to vet the people first because a lot of times you let people in your circle and they not who they claim to be. Because I had a girl in my circle who was taking pictures of me while I was sleeping.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And that little pictures went viral, you know, because, you know, I wasn't excited. I was limp and all that. But in any event, I don't want to revisit that. But I'm trying to watch who I bring in my circle nowadays. But I do want to work with a lot of people.
And you know, thank you for coming out. And we know you gotta go. You got things you got.
Making my round, definitely. But I'm gonna spin back. When I spin the block, I'm gonna come back because y'all showed me love here. Y'all had a smorgasbord of food, and I always like that and appreciate that. And the women is nice up here. So
well, thank you for saying that.
Come back.
And we hope we see you again.
Definitely.
You know, and We hope you beat this chaos. We don't know if it's a
Everything
chaos.
gonna be like, shout out to Jacksonville, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in Florida supporting me, and it is what it is.
Well, thank you, Big Zah.
Listen, quick public service announcement. Certain portions of this channel and segments are just satire. It's strictly for shit and giggles. So don't get all bent out of shape. Support the channel. It's just jokes.